Welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. Salute to Outlaw Nation, Outlaw University. Outlaw Nation is a real place. Don't get it twisted. So is Monster Nation. Places in here. Anyway, Corey Holcomb. Oh, my bad. Before I get to that, let me welcome the people, and the people are still showing up. So welcome to the nation, y'all. I'm your host, your tour guide, president. I'm the king around here, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off your damn floor. Salute to my brother XL, first in the building. What it look like? X, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I clear? Is my service looking like I'm on a like I'm on a flip phone? I'm good. All right, anyway, yeah. I'm off the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications if you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen for other nation. Leave us a super thanks or a super chat or a cash app. You know what I'm saying? Cash app tag going to be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. I just realized the links don't really be linking, so you're gonna have to copy and paste them or whatever. Maybe I should start putting the links in the first comment or whatever. But anyway, the Bandcamp link is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. I don't know why you clicked on this video knowing I was going to be talking if you rather hear me rap than hear me yap. But anyway, do you? I digress. There's a merch link going to be there too. That's for the shirts, the hats, and the hoodies and all of that. You could use your hoodie. Heard y'all still snowed in out there. Don't hate. I'll be out there soon. Hopefully I bring some good weather with me. But yeah. All the mixtapes is at the end of the Bandcamp link. From Nonviolent Rock all the way back to Shell Shock. So go there and indulge. Don't be talking about no raps if you ain't got all them raps right there. You don't need to hear no raps if you ain't heard all of those. How about that? When you're writing on the walls here, that's what we call leaving comments. When you're doing your graffiti in here, spell things right. Well, you can spell things phonetically, and we forgive certain mistakes, but I feel like when you spell boot camp click wrong, and when you put CLICK, that's a mistake, but it's not really a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You think that's right. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's CLIK. You know what I'm saying? It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's A's and H's, no E's and R's. It's monster, not monster. It's an A, no E and R. You know what I mean? It's rock with a ROCK. Got it? You know what I'm saying? I give Crips a little pass if they put cuz or cuh or something in the comment or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to expose yourself like that, then spell it the right way. You know what I mean? Because it helps with the spreading of the gospel of the nation. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it pisses off the president. But so back to the topic, right? I wanna disclaimer. I've always been a big fan of Corey Holcomb's. I have been. I know his brand of comedy is disrespectful. I get that. You know what I'm saying? It offends a lot of people, but when you grew up in the hoods of America, we all know somebody who's like Corey Holcomb. We got a brother, a homeboy, or uncle, or somebody that don't care what he say out his mouth, and it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? We laugh at it. That's just Uncle whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's Uncle Ruck. Like Ruck was one of those dudes. He would say the most off the wall things. You know what I'm saying? That's what when we was doing when we was doing Nocturnal and Magnum Force, Ruck hadn't learned to put his off the wallness in his raps yet. Not so much. I'm like, nigga, when you start being the person that you are in real life in your raps, you're gonna be untouchable. And I was right about that. All of the crazy, ridiculous, what made him say that? All of the, how you gonna ish on me after I let you ish on me? Freaky DK. Like, that's bananas to say in the rap. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we all have someone we know like that, and most of us like that person. We accept him for who he is. His humor is is brash. You know what I mean? But a lot of times it be true. You know what I'm saying? It's most of the time it is true. It's just not politically correct, right? With that in mind, when Corey went through the fight situation, the almost fight with the Anton Daniels dude, I felt like that didn't make him look as good as he wanted it to make it. Like he didn't get the result he was intending to get out of that. You know what I mean? That whole standoffish, that whole altercation that didn't actually go. I think Anton Daniels came out looking a little bit better than Corey in that altercation. Excuse me. But hey, whatever. We can all. It happens to the best of us, right? I wasn't holding that against them. I made a vlog about it. You could check that out, see it. You know what I mean? But this new drama is, well, this new drama actually ain't new drama. It's actually old drama. I heard Corey talk about this old drama before. With this woman that he allegedly assaulted, because that's what the word is, right? They're saying that Corey assaulted a female comedian or whatever. I don't know who. I don't remember her name like that. Guess that's kind of rude. I should, acknowledge her. But, I only got a few minutes here. But yeah, this has happened. And, Corey made it look like, he told his side of the story like long before I heard her side of the story. And after this Anton Daniels situation came out, I don't know how, I don't know if the situations are in any way linked, but maybe people just saw this as the green light on Corey. Is salute that comes equipped. That's one of my favorite lines, though. Word up. I say ruck freaky deaky line all the time. Yeah, me too. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if those things are connected anyway, but maybe some on some level this open season on Corey. This once you in the hands, everybody that creates any kind of content is able to get money off of you. Once you in the headlines, whether good or bad. So, who knows, right? But, Corey told his story back then. He was saying that this woman was trying to accuse him of assaulting her. And the way he made the story seem, he downplayed it an awful lot. You know what I mean? When it popped up again recently, I was able to refresh my memory on his side of the story. He was, and the way he told the story, yes, it was a lot of downplaying going on too. Well, it was some downplaying going on. Because a lot of people were saying he punched her. And I will say this. It don't look like he punched her. I don't know though. I wouldn't die on that hill though. It looked more like a mush, right? And that is kind of what he said it was when he refreshed my memory on the situation. He didn't use the term mush. He said muff, something like that. And either way, it ain't cool. It's bad. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Like I could remember you know, what Wise OG said, he pushed his fist in her face, like on some this, because I've done this too to men before. I've never, you understand what I'm saying, and babies too. I've put my fist to babies' face and like, you gonna start with the school boo. But that's not something a grown man does to a grown woman, right? You understand? If that's what he did, somebody saying he smacked the ish out of her, and then they kind of ran down on dude. Yeah, I saw all of that, but I'm just talking about the initial strike. To me, it kind of looked like a mush. Like punches come with a different sharpness. A mush, there's no sharpness on it. It's you could see the force or whatever. It's all irrelevant because it's all wrong. You understand? It's not like she was in his face, invading his space. I told y'all the story about, go look at my playlist. It went down like this playlist of the time when Sean P smacked the dude 6 times in Switzerland, all because a chick, like I was trying to avoid, like it was a chick that I ended up pushing this chick, right? But she was like, it was, go watch the video. She was invading my space, doing way too much hands, whatever, right? So, you know, I'm not one of those dudes who, yes, I'm don't let nobody hit you is how I feel, right? You understand? Male, female, like I'm one of those dudes. But if I said don't let nobody hit you. The whole don't let nobody disrespect you. That's another thing. That's a whole nother story. Understand what I'm saying? But because yeah, while you can't stop somebody from disrespecting you per se, you you can't control what somebody say or do, but you can control how you react to it. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I come from a neighborhood where it's chicks that will beat you up. Like you better fight them. I mean, literally beat you up. You can't beat them. You can only try. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to Brownsville, but that wasn't his circumstances. She wasn't in his face. She wasn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't hit him. She wasn't invading his, none of that. You know what I mean? So you're dead wrong. And now I'm looking at son in the in the media, like his response, he quote unquote broke his silence, and he's talking about how niggas are attacking him and how bad people are treating him, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe how I'm being attacked and this, that, and the third, and how people are being so merciless. Like, that looks bad to me because Corey Holcomb's his commentary is offensive. Like, he don't show no mercy with his commentary. He shouldn't. The fact that he's expecting mercy from TMZ, whether it may be a bigger platform than him, literal. And why every time dudes that irks me. Everybody is always bigging themselves up. I mean, respectfully, everybody's like, yo, I'm the guy. I'm this. Can't nobody move me. Can't nobody blah 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 blah. I did this. I've accomplished this. I'm a man. But then all of a sudden they turn into little old me when they're being attacked by a equal or not equal, but when they're being attacked by a force greater than themselves, or that they consider to be greater than themselves. All of a sudden, is little old me. Like when academics out here, when smackademics is out here talking about his situation, like, yo, you gangsters, you blah blah blah, you talking wild gangster shit, and then you want to go, oh, but you want to do that for little me, the old nerd, the blogger. It's always woe is me when that fire is coming back at you. That don't look good. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I can't stop nobody from doing it, but it's not a good look. Looks bad. You know what I mean? Little old me. Well, how you little old me now? You know what I mean? You are type of in Corey Holcomb's situation specifically, like son has the whole entire I don't give a what attitude. He been standing on that since he came in. He say something people don't like it. He go, oh, you must don't. Oh, you ain't know who you was coming to watch, huh? Like, his opening joke at some of his comedy sets, he may say something foul, and he may get, people might clutch their pearls, they man pearls, they whatever. He be like, oh, I see some of I see some of y'all don't know. Y'all ain't hip. Y'all don't know who y'all came to see. You gonna find out, right? That's him saying, nigga, this is what it is. So now, because the criticism is too hot and heavy, you is little old me. Why are they treating me like this? I don't. It looks bad. You know what I mean? It looks bad. First time I felt some type of way about Corey. I mean, no. The first time I disagree. First time I don't know what I'm having trouble finding the right words, right? But like I said, I always rock with Corey. But something about when he said something crazy about the comedian Tony Baker. Not crazy, but he was calling Tony Baker a hater and all of that. And salute to Tony Baker. I feel like through Tony Baker's comedy, I feel like I known this nigga. I feel like we damn near the same nigga in a lot of ways. You understand what I'm saying? So what he was saying about Tone Baker, I was like, nah, B. Like, nah. I either felt like he was mistaken or he was being a hater. That's how I felt. One or the other. Either he was sadly mistaken or he was being a hater. And if he was hating on Tony Baker, I didn't like that. You understand what I'm saying? That was somebody threw a red flag up in it. That was red flaggy to me. You know what I'm saying? But again, I like Corey Holcomb. I always did. You know what I'm saying? But right, this looks bad. You know what I mean? It does. You shouldn't have you if you know if you had Big Ann from Sackman Street on you, about to put the Ming Miles on you. Rest in peace to Big Ann. My aunt used to call Ann the man. If Ann was on you trying to put the Ming Miles on you, then I could respect you. You know what I'm saying? Shooting your shits. You know what I'm saying? I had an ex-girl one time who you might need to shoot your shits because she would pop on. But I'm saying that don't look like the situation you was in. You know what I'm saying? So you had no reason to put your hands on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 thumbs up. Yeah, rock on, rock on. Next time I see y'all, well, not today, tomorrow, I'll probably have a shape up. I'll be looking a little bit better. But yeah, let's keep it together. Be nice. People, be nicer to each other. Everybody's going through some things. Present company included. You understand what I'm saying? So try to be a little nicer to people, B. Rock on, rock going.